morning, my lovelies. So today I thought I would show you guys how to put this look together, which is my spring inspired makeup look. And this time, I know I started when with my channel, I started showing you guys how to put certain eyeshadow looks together. This time I did the whole makeup, just because it's quite a simple everyday kind of look, but it's also for the springtime, so it's got like a little bit of colour, a little bit of shimmer, just to tie in the spring turnover, I guess. I hope you guys enjoy the tutorial. I know it's been a little while since I've done some videos, actually sat down and done some videos for you, and it has been a little while since I've posted. That's mainly due to the fact that I had a lot going on with uni and studying and things, so one thing had to kind of substitute the other, so it meant I had to study a lot more. And I also had some developments as well in my professional life, so yeah, I've had a lot of changes recently. Maybe I'll do a video explaining a bit about that, maybe explaining a bit more about me, because you haven't had the chance to get to know me properly. And yeah, so I have a lot of videos coming. I have a few trips coming, which I'm sure you guys will love. I'm definitely looking so forward to it, although one of them still needs to be finished in terms of the booking process. We have the flights, but not the rest of the itinerary. So I need to get on top of that so that I have more content to show you guys. But if you want to get to know how to do this makeup, just keep watching the video, and the very tired, recently woken up me will show you how to do that. Just pay no attention to my puffy face or my croaky voice, please. Okay, so ignoring the state of my hair right now, because I'm going to sort it out later. I always do my makeup first. So we are going to start off by putting on some face primer, and I've been using this NYX pore filler, which I've been really liking. Considering the price of it, it's actually quite nice. It really helps to smooth out your skin tone, and I've been really liking it. I should really get some more, because I'm literally on the last few squeezes. Do I say squeezes? So I just put a little bit of this all over my face, just to help smooth out where I've got lots of spots and things, so it means that my skin isn't as smooth as I would like it to be. Then I'm going to go in and try and cover up these not so attractive acne scars and spots, and I do that with my Maybelline concealer. So I just do that quickly, and I'm going in with my Real Technique sponge. Next I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal True Matte foundation, which I absolutely love, and start dabbing that onto my skin. It's just a really nice everyday makeup look that I love wearing, especially now that it's spring, and it's nice to have a little bit of shimmer and sparkle, or colours as well. I'm just going to take the last bit of this foundation, and I'm going to dab it over the acne scars and the spots. It just means that it's just a little bit better covered up. And then once I've done that, I go in with this old how to look the best at everything little makeup thing from Benefit that my sister bought me a few years back for Christmas. I have a little powder that we put on top of the makeup, which I really, really like. So I go in and I put this over everything, just to make sure that the foundation settles properly, or sets, and doesn't move anywhere. And then I just brush off whatever excess was left on my skin, so that it's really nice and light, and all it really does is set the foundation. After that, I go back with my concealer that I used to cover up my acne. Because of how light it is, I mean, I like using this one. I always go for a lighter concealer, because I always wear these types of concealers underneath my foundation. So if it's lighter, it doesn't really cause a problem, because the colour of the foundation then covers the colour of the concealer. So it means that I'm able to use the same one for both to highlight under my eyes and cover the dark circles, as well as cover my concealer. So using the same concealer, I just go in and draw a ton of funky lines. And I go back with the sponge and using the pointy end. I mean, I always like using this flat end. It's a really nice flat surface to do the foundation. But when it comes to doing the concealer, I love using the bit which is pointy because it means that it gets into the corner of my eyes better as opposed to this bit. So I just go in with this sponge again. And then afterwards I go in with my NYX HD Finish Powder in Banana, because I always found that the other ones, although they can be translucent and stuff, they always leave like a white mark under my eyes. So I like this one because it's like an off-white. It's not completely white, it's got like a yellowy tinge to it, which means that I don't get that yellow that white mark under my eyes. So I just pass a little bit, so I just do this, I put a little bit, obviously it's nearly finished because I've been using it a lot, onto the sponge, and then I dab it under my eye just so that the product doesn't get swirled anywhere. I went a little bit on top of my eyes because I put concealer there as well. It's just a force of habit. It's just to make sure that rather than swirling the product everywhere, you just dab it, which helps the concealer to set. So I've done that. Sorry, I feel like I'm racing through, but it's only because I'm getting ready with you guys this morning. I thought I'd kill two birds with one stone. I'm going to London. I have a lot of new things coming my way, which maybe I will share with you guys later. But for now, we're just going to stick to the makeup tutorial. Okay, so after that, I take an eyeshadow, a dark eyeshadow, to do my eyebrows because I don't have an eyebrow colour. I go in with just an eyeshadow that is good or the right colour for my eyebrows, and this is one that I actually bought on my year abroad. It's by a Brazilian company, Quindice Berenice, and I love their products, but I obviously didn't get a chance to bring that much back with me. One of the eyeshadows I actually bought out there ran out, and the lipsticks as well that I bought out there ran out, but I do love it. So I just grab a little bit on my slanted brush and I just start filling in my brows. Okay, so my eyebrows are somewhat filled in. It's only an everyday look, so I don't focus that much attention on my eyebrows. After that, I take my Urban Decay little eyelid primer, and it's just a nude colour, so I just dab that on my eyelids a little bit. But yeah, so I've just smoothed out the primer, and then once I've done that, I'm going to take my NYX palette, which I absolutely love. It's the USP03 Warm Neutrals palette, and then taking a big blending brush, I take this colour in the middle here and I just put some just in the crease of my eye, just so that I create a nice blending surface for when I go in with the shimmery shades. Next, I take yet another little makeup box thing that my sister gave me one Christmas, and it's by Benefit. And then I go in with this shade here, which is just a nice shimmery shade, but it's close to my skin colour. I'll just grab a flat top brush and put some of that on there, and then I just go in and cover the whole of my lid in this colour. And then taking the other side of the brush, the clean side of the brush, I take this top colour, which is a lot lighter, and I use that to highlight underneath my brows and then in the corner of my eyes as well, like that. Now that that's done, I close that palette. Well, having said that, I'm going to use that again later. And then I just go back with the blending brush, take off any excess on the back of my hand, and then I just blend in all of those shades so that they aren't harsh. And then afterwards, you can obviously go in with black eyeliner and stuff, but seeing as it's one of my everyday looks, what I tend to do is I find a dark eyeshadow, either the one that I use for my eyebrows or one from this palette, and I have been loving this one at the moment, which is like a dark browny purpley colour. I just love purple, so it's my excuse to use it. And then I just dab a little bit on a flat top brush, take off the excess, and I just dab it onto the line where my eyelashes are, just so that I create a little bit more thickness at the root of my lashes without creating a big eyeline. And then you just take the same shade and dab a little bit under your eye, again to try and thicken the root of the lashes. So then I take a creamy coloured eye pencil by Kiko. It's actually number 1, that is the number. And then I just go and I put it on my waterline. It just helps to open up your eyes. And then I take my eyelash curlers and quickly curl my lashes. And then I actually have 2 favourite everyday mascaras, which is this one by Benefit and the Falsies by Maybelline. And I mean, like, this one is more everyday, but seeing as I'm doing an everyday look, but I am spending the day in London, I'm gonna go with Bourjois mascara, which is the Push Up Volume Glamour, so it's that one. I do like this one. It gives a little bit more volume than the Maybelline one, although I do love the Maybelline as well. However, the only issue I have with this one is that where my eyelashes are so long, I find that it really easily smudges onto my eyelid and everywhere else, and I don't think that it dries as quick as the Maybelline one, which is a shame, but it's still actually really nice. Okay, so I've done my mascara, botched it a little bit on my left side, but I'll clean that up later when it's dry. I'm just gonna finish the skin with you guys, and then the makeup's done. So what I do is I go in with like this really cheap contour palette, which has got a bit of shimmer in it. It doesn't actually have a name, and I think I actually brought this back from Brazil with me. But to just try to find one that is just a tad darker than your natural skin colour. Then I grab a little bit and I try to slim it out by hiding some of the jewel bit at the side, and then just add a little bit to the top just to bring everything together. And then lastly, I just add some blush, and again taking this palette, I use the Rock Tool by Benefit, and I actually use the little brush that's in here because none of the ones that I had pick up the colour in this tiny little palette the right way. And I'll just drop my brush and I'll just grab a little bit, take off the excess, and just put it on my cheek, and then a little bit on my nose to blend everything together. Being completely honest, my lipstick for my everyday look is completely dependent on how I feel that day. But I'm going to go with a slightly nudie colour. I'm just going to take off the Vaseline that I put on my lips, and I'm actually going to go with this Kiko one, number 505, which is a really nice burnt pink nude. So I'm just going to put this on my lips. So this is the final look with my hair sorted out. And yeah, I think this is the first time that I'm showing you guys my short hair. Although it has grown a fair bit since I actually cut my hair. It was a little bit shorter. I was wearing it straight, so I got back into my curly hair, so now I'm wearing my short curly hair. And yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. As always, I enjoyed making it and showing you guys my go-to springtime makeup, which is just a little bit more on the eyes and a little bit of nude lipstick. And yeah, I have to go get a bus and then a train to London to sort out some of my new beginnings, and I'm going to leave you guys now, and hopefully I will see you guys soon. It has been lovely as always, and I have some surprises coming up which I hope you guys will enjoy. I know that I am going to love them. And yeah, so just keep watching out for my videos, and I will post as often as I can. I love you guys very much. Eu te amo muito. Beijos e até logo, gente. I'll see you soon.